Yep, was waiting for you to come. How are you, Mike? Had a good sleep?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I spent some time repacking a 50-inch television, and I had to make a box for it. So I beat the shit out of my hands and forearms cutting up the cardboard and screwing around, bending it, and trying to tape up a new box for this television so it'll fit in my car.
Long boy.
So my hands are hurting pretty bad right now, so I didn't really want to race too much. What's going on, Jay-Z? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. So I was just waiting for the daily Motorpass challenges to change over. I'm going to hit those up for a bit.
Oh, so you're moving out from the ski resort?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to go live at the top of a volcano for the next 4 months.
Nothing much.
The ski resort's too expensive in the winter, man. They want like $500 a day for the place that I'm living at, and that's just absurd. I'm not paying no $15,000 a month for rent. And somebody else is, though.
Yeah, you told about it.
Some other dude's paying that. Like, holy shit, okay. You know, there's rich people in the world, man, I tell you.
Thank you for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel.
There are some rich people out there, that's for sure. I am not that rich.
$500 for a DAY dot question mark.
Oh yeah, there's their vacation homes, right? It's not a hotel room, it's a whole frickin' house. You know? Yeah. Proper. What's going on, Tapia? Hello?
Hey, you are too not less than a billionaire.
I am poor, man. I am poor compared to the people that live around me, that's for sure. All right, so in today's Daily Motorpass challenges, what do we have?
Hi.
Hey, bud. We've got pure driving. Win a street race event. All right. Drive anywhere, anytime. Complete a contractor mission. High-speed lover. Win a hypercar event. Sailor. Navigate anywhere, anytime. All right. Well, that's probably the easiest, but I'm already at a I'm already at a contractor event, so I'm gonna do that.
Did you want to play by yourself today, or may I join?
Yeah, no, come and play. I'm just doing Motorpass for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over to Red Dead and do their weekly update. So.
Hey, I had a question. Any suggestion on how to work from home as a teenager and make some decent money?
Well, you can always start a business, you know, depending on where you are. You know. What do you mean by decent money? I don't know. That's questionable. No. I don't know. I mean, you're working from home, so what can you do? What are your skills, right? You're a teenager. I don't know. There's all sorts of things you can do on the internet with YouTube and whatnot. You can do video editing and whatnot. You know, you can get jobs.
I'm trying to be as a game tester, but I don't have a PayPal.
Right,
and my dad isn't allowing me to make one.
Well, that's a problem, isn't it? I don't know if you get a job as a game tester anyways. I don't know. I need to do a contractor mission. Since I'm already here, let's take the limo for a rip.
The pro racing trial seems lonely there. Waiting for you to give it some kind of...
I would buy a trailer and flip it for some money.
Well, it's just some of the fastest cars in the world, and power boats, and a new plane, and what? Yeah, I know, okay. I'll shut up now.
Well, he's a teenager, doesn't have any money.
Well, where I'm from, we don't have trailers at all. What I will simply do is to go cut some grass.
Yeah, well, that's one way of doing it. You know? What you're going, if you were smart, you don't go and cut grass. You go and hire people to cut grass, okay? So if a smart kid will go out there and will sell, you can sell more landscaping jobs than you can physically do by yourself. So what you do is you go out there and you sell those landscaping jobs, and then you hire people to do the work for you and keep a percentage. So you don't have to do shit other than just manage other people. Trust me on that. Don't go and sell a lawn mowing job and then go do the lawn mowing job.
I'm trying to buy my dad a watch on his birthday, but it costs around $800.
That's a lot.
Or pressure wash.
Sure. Again, though, you need to hire people to do the work. You can go and sell all those jobs that you want. You can sell more than you can do. Trust me on that. Okay? So don't be short-sighted and then sell one job and then go and do the job by yourself. Okay? Be far-sighted. Look further down the road. Go and sell 100 jobs and hire 4 people to do those 100 jobs. And then keep 30% of the money for yourself. That, my friend, is business.
Yeah, that's why I'm struggling. I already have around like $70 to $100.
All right. Well, $100 is nothing. Today's world, $100 doesn't buy you shit. I piss $100 every time I walk out of my house. Just putting gas in the car, buying a pack of smokes, and having something to eat. Every time I get home, I piss $100. So I don't like leaving my house, man. Every time I leave the house, it costs me money.
I wonder how much G-force are the passengers experiencing.
Oh, hardly any. Like maybe 1 or 2 G's. It's a limo. I know that Mercedes has a G-force meter on the dash there. It was funny, I'm driving it around and tells you. See, when you're driving around in the snow, G-force is really bad. If you have any of it, your car is going to fly out from under your ass.
The limo got like a W16 or something in it.
Yeah. It's doing alright. It's got pro settings. That's what it's got. Alright. Tell me that counted towards my Motorpass challenge. Yeah, contractor mission complete and drive anywhere, anytime, halfway. Good. All right, next on the list is navigate anywhere, anytime. All right, we need a boat for that.
I might start playing the C2 again.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. They just keep adding more and more and more content to it all the time, so if you left the game 6 months or a year ago, I mean, it's a whole new game now. It's got a whole ton of shit to do you haven't even seen yet. So, yeah. A lot of people left the game like, you know, a year or two ago that are coming back now to play it, so. What should I drive? Well, this still doesn't have the nitrous kit on it.
I bought the game today because it's fun, lol.
It is fun, yeah. Hold on, I need one part for a nitrous kit. Hey, will that go on?
I left around 4 months ago, maybe more.
Jet Sprint, PB. Damn, I need one part for the nitrous kit. That's too bad. Oh, well, we're almost there, man. We just need that one part. This guy needs magnets. But, alright, well, we're close enough anyways. Let's take the boat for a rip. I gotta just put this thing around for a little bit. Oh, jeez. This is not much of a lake, is it? Look where it put me. How am I supposed to take the boat anywhere, man? You're just shitting me. Oh, man, only in the crew. How am I supposed to do that? Daily challenge. This is navigate anywhere, anytime.
That's a swamp. A puddle.
Yeah, I'll be navigating that shit somewhere, won't I?
Not even low.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna fast travel somewhere. What do we got over here? A boy escape? A bayou escape? I haven't even done that shit, but let's go see what it looks like.
Face
Travel
with tears of joy. Go back and forth.
This looks pretty rough here too, man.
Bayou.
Yeah. I want to get out to the great wide open here. That is not happening. Forget that.
That's where the gator's at, lol.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take my boat for a rip. Hold on. I wonder if any of these new vanities will go on the boat. Oh, wrong button. Well, vehicle, customize. Because now this will look pretty hot on the boat. I think that'll look good. You know, this would look pretty good too, but I think this is going to look a lot better. What else have we got? The horn. That's it. Just underglow on the horn, huh? All right. I can work with that. Yeah, see, that looks cool.
Thank you for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel.
Hell yeah! What?
Go visit some islands by Kali because there is a stranded person on it.
Hold on. You're giving me like a live reward around. Aha, there it is. Maybe I'll get the part that I need. Unfortunately, this live reward is purple, but we'll take it. Maybe there's something in there legendary.
Nice.
Nope, nothing good. Oh, just a bunch of average parts.
Imagine racing yachts.
Yeah. Well, they have boat races, but I mean, it'd be cool if they had like a sailboat race or something.
What if they had a drivable cruise ship?
Yeah, it'd be alright. You know, big ass yachts would be cool too. But even a sailboat, you know, doing sailboat races would be interesting. You know, if there was a way that they could incorporate the whole sailing experience into the game. You know, you get your sail to work and, well, what's going on, Macho Time? But yeah, you know, sailboats I think would be pretty dope actually. You know, I mean, that would be an interesting aspect to the game. I don't think anybody really has a sailboat type game out there. You know. But yeah, you know, you get the wind and you get a sailboat and you got to catch the wind and you got to race it. And you got to balance it. Have your sails up. Make the whole technical sailing simulator. It'd be interesting.
Bro, I still can't friend you.
Why?
Squinting face with Tom.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if there's somebody in the lobby that you can send a friend request to that's on my team, then you can just join the lobby and then you can pull up my profile in the game. Alright, that is done. What else have we got? Win a hypercar event and I win a street race event. So let's go do some.
They should
Anybody
have something that resembles Pines Peak.
is anybody gonna join me here? What happened to Tapia? She
Big
just fucked
deal,
right
it
off,
is
or he
not.
just fucked right off?
I'll try that next time.
Yeah, like if I've
Can
got
I
somebody
join
on
you?
my team. Yeah, if you want to. I'm gonna do a streetcar race and I need to do a hypercar race, so I'll do New York for the hypercar. So I'm just grabbing a streetcar at the moment. I can find one. Take my Lambo for a rip, I guess. I'll put my parts from my limo onto my Lambo. Performance, yeah. You are getting a part swap. I don't know which Lambo I should drive, actually. I mean, everybody likes this one. But there's always this one with the gold wheels. It's kind of fun. And then there's this one. My winter collection. All right, now I need a street race. Wait, I should incorporate the Motorpass thing into the summit. Maybe I can do better on one of these street races. Hold on a second. That's what I should do. And then I'll do one of them taxi races.
What if they add Forza on PS4/5?
What if they did? I doubt they will. They won't. That's an exclusive game for Xbox. Maybe Bill Gates wants to put his Xbox games on PlayStation when he's using them to drive people towards buying an Xbox. I doubt that. So that's not happening. That's like having Gran Turismo go over to Xbox. Not happening. Where's my taxi? There we go. All right. Putting parts on taxi. Selecting taxi. And now going to do the summit race for the taxi cab. Taxi cab summit race. Here we come. Because that is a street race. And I'm sure I can get better than 83 points on that. Well, like my freaking shit, I'm not even gold. I'm a bloody silver rank. My rank sucks on this because I couldn't do the drift. Oh well.
Taxi go skeet skeet.
Skeet skeet. All
I
right.
had to get off mic.
No problem. I'm taking my cabbie out for a rip.
Go, go, go!
Ah, for fuck's sakes, man, come on.
How much time you gonna play crew?
I don't know, not very long. I'm going to do my daily challenges, and then I got to go over and do the Red Dead weekly update. So, not going to be on that long, man. Two hours.
You're gonna win this easy peasy lemon squeezy.
his name is very annoying.
I forgot about that jump the first time around. Ah, come on! Fuck. If I'd have made that jump on the first 2 laps, then I would have got a way better time. So, I bet I didn't even get a better time on this shit than the last time I did this. I didn't, because I forgot about that jump on the first round. Not whatever. Daily pass done. Next is a hypercar race. So I might as well get myself up to $17 million. Let's make sure these parts are put on a car that I can find. I busted up my taxi. Alright, let's put these car parts over on this guy, I guess. It's my winter Lambo. My other winter Lambo. I got a couple of them. But I need to do hypercar event now. So go find a hypercar, check out on the New York Rip.
R.I.P. Passenger.
Uh-huh.
My Lamborghini is finally 280.
Nice. Alright, Motorpass wise. Need to win a hypercar event and drive anywhere, anytime, and then I'll be done. So, I'm gonna hit New York, I guess. Nobody wants to join, nobody wants the extra 300 grand. Alright, I guess I'll roll it solo. Hypercar. Travel to...
Some.
Well, you didn't join, man. I've been on here for what, like 40 minutes, almost an hour. You haven't joined in, so.
But unfortunately, you can only play after 3 hours.
Huh?
Hit it. Just don't forget, your brakes are there for a reason.
I'm gonna rip the race, man.
I can play after 3 hours, correction.
Yeah. But 3 hours from now, I'm going to be in Red Dead Online doing their weekly update, so... I'm going to go be a cowboy for a while. I'm going to ride my horse, homie. I'm going to see what they've got in the daily challenges. Do a legendary bounty or two. Maybe some call to arms. Maybe I'll do a little blood money mission. Do some blood money work. But it is double money on collector's roll.
And give Crips an animal.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go hunting for sure. I sold off my camp there, so I'm definitely gonna have to resupply it.
Thank you for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel. What is your favorite car?
I don't know. Apparently the car that I've drove the most, though, is this Pagani Zonda F that I'm driving right now. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best looking car, but I like its handling. I like the good visibility out the window from a first person perspective. I like the open sunroof. I like the interior of the car. It's agile, it's nimble. It's a nice little car. It's not the fastest, you know, but I didn't have to do anything in regards to fine pro settings for it to drive good, right? I mean, it drove good right off the bat. I didn't need to put pro settings on it. I'm sure maybe if I did put pro settings on it, though, it might drive even better, but I'm pretty happy with the way it is. And I'm not playing any of the PvP content, so I really don't care, you know, about having, you know, my cars all tuned for the fucking best shit to beat other players with. You know, I suppose, you know, if I was winning the summits and I had, you know, all the summit vehicles that everybody else has, then yeah, okay, PvP content is playable. But when you're new to the game and you don't have a summit vehicle and everybody else does, you're not going to win any of the PvP shit, so fuck it.
I got pro settings and it helps it hit the curves better, but it's whatever you like low.
Yeah? You put your pro settings on the car, it actually, you think it drives better? Well, send me a screenshot and I'll try it out. Is the car any faster or is it slower? Yeah, make sure if you send me a screenshot of the pro settings that it includes all of them. And I'll try it out. Shit.
Same horsepower, I think.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, the more downforce you put on the vehicle, the less top speed it's gonna get, right? So. But, I mean, yeah, slightly more downforce will give you better traction. As long as this thing can still hit 480, I'm okay.
Pro settings help in the summit, bro.
Yeah. Sure they do. That's why they started taking away vehicle races that involve pro settings. There was like 1 or 2 summits ago where they had the Lamborghini races in there, but they were forced vehicles so that nobody could use their pro settings. try to level the playing field on the summit. But yeah, no, I'll check out pro settings for this car if anybody's got them. Send me a screenshot. I'll try them out. I'm sure they've always helped anyways, like, you know. So far the pro settings have always been good to have, so.
That was a good summit.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it. I had fun with that one. This one's got drifting in it. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, man, but I can't drift a car over the dam. So, I just pretty much throw in the towel on that shit.
I'd send you mine, but I can't find you.
It's alright, man. I guess. Like I said, I guess if there's somebody else on my team, you can send them a friend request. There's nothing I can do about it, right? I mean, there's fucking 500 people out there trying to copy my gamer tag that are pretending to be me, you know? And what's even funnier is these fucking guys, you know, some of them are really fucked up, you know? One of them sending dick pics to people, you know?
Mitsubishi drift car, it's the fastest one low.
Yeah. You know, there's some dude out there pretending to be me and he's sending fucking dick pics to kids, right? So, how do you like that? So the people that are dumping pornography into my fucking chat and shit like that too. So,
My gamer tag
it's
is
just,
_tapia.
there's a whole shitload of fucking trashy people out there, you know? And as a YouTuber, you get 500,000 people in your YouTube channel, you're gonna meet some real fucking weirdos, man. It's just the way it is. You know? But, whatever. There's hundreds.
Number 2 at the end of the name.
No, no number 2, no number 3, no fucking whatever, brackets and shit. You know, there's some dude on Xbox that's copied my gamer tag exactly, you know, but I don't have an Xbox, right? So I couldn't go and make a fucking Xbox account with my gamer tag, so somebody else has got that now. On Xbox. Yeah, whatever. It don't matter. Either you have the official Canadian or you've got an imposter. And at the end of the day, man, if you got the imposter, good luck to you. That's why I put a photo up of myself on my gamer channel, and I'm using my microphone so you can tell what I sound like. But yeah, you know, if you don't have the exact spelling of my name, then that's... There's a whole bunch of them though, there's not even just one, there's like fucking hundreds of them. Because everybody has Summit vehicles and I don't. That's why. It's not a fair playing field. People have been playing this game for years before I started playing it. They've got a whole fucking collection of Summit vehicles that I don't have. So, it's just not fair. So forget it. You're not losing to a better driver, you're losing to a better car. So, whatever, man. Fuck it. I'm not gonna sit there and blow my head off over that shit all day long. I think that's a fault of the game, you know. The people that made the game, they made the summits, they gave a limited amount of better vehicles to select people. And now those people all have the better vehicles, so they're winning all the races in PvP.
I don't use those. I have
Yeah,
them.
doesn't matter though. Other people do.
Summit cars.
People do though,
I
right?
knew what what's the difference between a Summit car and a car that's maxed out?
Summit vehicles have just slightly better upgrades on them. So their nitrochemist kits will be slightly better, or the overall top speed will be slightly better, or it might have better acceleration, you know, so they're tuned slightly better. So yeah. And you can't buy them, so it's not pay to win. You have to actually win the fucking car. So what's going on, Alpinozen? Alpizon?
Even with pro settings?
Yeah, because they can put pro settings on their slightly tuned better car than yours. So either way, you know, they still have a better fucking car. So, yeah.
Right though, people do live in their cheap cars.
Right? They have a better car, it doesn't fucking matter. They can put pro settings on their better car. The car's better than anything that you've got. If you don't have the Summit vehicle to challenge them in the race with, then you don't have a fucking chance of winning. I mean, maybe you do. I mean, they could just fuck up and smash into a wall or drive into the water. I don't know, like, I bought the face cam and shit with my PS5, but it didn't work. It, like, it just gave a whole panoramic of my entire house, and I was just this tiny little speck in there. It wouldn't track my face. And when it did, it wouldn't track it for more than, like, 1 or 2 seconds. And then it just kept giving panoramic view of my entire house. So it was like, shit, man. Because I play on the television in the living room. I'm not, like, in an office at a desk, right? So, I mean, every time I was going to do a live stream, if I was using the camera, I got to clean the whole fucking house first, right? You know, which is like...
It depends the skills the person have who drives the car.
So I ended up taking the face cam back, and I traded it in for another controller. So fuck that.
Graphics are inactive on PvP.
I don't know what that means. And then there's the other issue. You're playing PvP with people, and they're all cutting corners and fucking, you know, driving down the fucking railroad tracks and shit, man. Everybody's got some fucking backdoor scam, cheating way of fucking winning a race. It's not, no. It's all about fucking who knows the best cheats in the game. Everybody's fucking taking advantage of game exploits. You can't find people to play a fucking honest game with, you know, so forget it. I come from Grand Theft Auto. I know what this bullshit's all about. When it comes to fucking winning, people will win at all costs, including cheating. So they'll fucking cheat. I don't want to sit there and develop a whole bunch of animosity against other players in this game because of their fucking goddamn cheats and shit. I can barely even get people to play the New York race without fucking cheating and driving down the goddamn railroad tracks, you know? So, and this is in a you know, co-op race. They're still cheating. So, like, for fuck's sakes, man, give me a break. I'm not interested in playing with a bunch of fucking cheaters and people that are taking advantage of game exploits, and, you know, I'm not into that, man. Just not into fucking being a dick like that. I bought this game because I enjoy the driving, I enjoy the racing, I like the scenery, I like the cars. Yeah, well, still. Last time they said that, fucking, it was like 10 minutes after the update came out, there was already a video showing new ways to cut corners and shit on all the races, so. Yeah, I'm fine with what I got. Fuck PvP, man.
Sorry, I'll leave it alone.
PvP is just broken, man. And it doesn't matter what game you're playing either. Every fucking goddamn game that you're playing when it comes to PvP is broken. Whether it's Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Online, fucking... Everybody's a goddamn cheating, lying, thieving, fucking, you know, just forget it, man. No thanks. Can't even play Call of Duty without some fucking doofus going there with goddamn aimbots and shit, you know, like, forget it. These fucking video games market is just turned to shit. The consumer has just made this fucking stuff crap. YouTube has made it even easier for people, because now You know, they go out there and they make YouTube videos about how to fucking cheat, and now everybody's watching those videos, and now everybody knows how to fucking cheat. So it's just completely destroyed the... it just ruined everything, man. So, you know, I've been playing video games long before this shit happened. And I used to enjoy games like Quake, for example, you know, as a PvP first-person shooter. And nobody knew how to cheat. People just played the game, you know. Same when Halo first came out. When Halo first came out, you know, it wasn't all over YouTube about how to cheat in Halo, right? And you could play Halo with people. And it seemed like a pretty fair game. It was good. I enjoyed it. But, you know, post 2008, everything's all over the internet about how to cheat in video games, and that's all everybody wants to do. So, just had enough of it. No thanks. You know, it's like I was gonna buy Battlefield 4 or 2042 or whatever, and now, you know, I'm like, well, you're forced to play online with a bunch of cheaters, so maybe I'm not gonna buy that game. Forget it. No thanks. There's no offline play. Not interested in the game. No single player, no offline. Nope.
Especially BO2. When GTA 5 came out, there was still cheats.
Yep. You know, but it wasn't as prevalent, man. It wasn't like that 9 out of 10 people were cheating. It was like 1 out of 100 you'd find as a cheater, right? So it was a rare experience, right? But now everybody's a fucking cheater. So it's just like the whole gaming industry is just overrun by a bunch of cheaters. It's just crap. I don't know. I'm not even interested in playing half of the online shit anymore with people. I'd rather just find games that I can play by myself. Like I just downloaded, I don't know what it's called, Shadow of the Tomb Raider or something. It's from 2019. It's a year-old game, but I've had it in my library and I didn't realize it looked okay. So I might play through that. Might add that as one of the games on my channel for a little bit. Something to watch. Chill out with people. Maybe some people can help me figure out what the hell I'm doing when I play it.
Doing missions in GTA with people and PvP and death matches lol.
Yeah. You know. I mean, I'm going to spend 12 hours of my life every day playing video games, right? The last thing I want to do is end up, you know, being pissed off all the time about it. You know what I mean? If I'm not enjoying myself, man, I'm not fucking playing anymore. Like, that's just the way it is, right? I'm not going to sit there pissed off all fucking day long because people are cheating and shit. I'm not going to dump myself into content, gaming content, that has me pissed off all day long either, right? That's going to lead to a long-term mental health problems if I keep doing that for excessive periods of time. So, if I'm going to play video games, I'm going to play shit that I'm going to enjoy. And if I'm not enjoying the content, then I'm not fucking playing it. You know? And unfortunately, guys, I don't get off on making other people's lives suck, right? I don't get off on fucking killing people and making their day shitty, right? If anything, I'd rather enjoy, you know, lifting somebody up and having their day be good. That I would enjoy, instead of making somebody feel shitty about who they are. You know? I'm the opposite of misery loves company. Oh, crap.
So no more massacres in Red Dead?
No, that's fine. I'm not attacking another player.
It has a bunch of poopin' single-player games.
You know, I'm not, you know, hunting some player down, fucking killing some doodle. You know, killing NPCs is NPCs. Who gives a shit? That's gonna be fun. You know.
Very good points, bro. I get it. Oh, okay, lol.
You know, playing Call to Arms or whatever, that's fun. You're killing NPCs. You're not personally affecting anybody. You're not making somebody's life fucking miserable, right? You don't know what's, you know, you might just sit there in a video game one day and kill some dude 100 times over, and at the end of that, he'll go and fucking cut his wrists and kill himself, right? You don't know what kind of effect you're gonna have on somebody's life, and you gotta think about that kind of shit. Some of it's not that cool, man. People have a hard enough time already. We go into our video games so that we can escape the harsh realities of the world around us. We want to enjoy ourselves, you know? People work very hard, you know, and have very little free time, you know? Some people work 10, 12-hour days and they come home and they've only got 2 hours to play a video game, and they want to enjoy that 2 hours, you know, before they go to bed. They don't want to get on for 2 hours and fucking have some dude fucking blow up all their shit and fucking, you know. You know? So, just saying, right? Anyways, I think I more than made my point. Starfield looks like a pretty cool game. It's too bad I don't have an Xbox. But I am gonna go and buy myself a projector. And then I'm gonna buy an Xbox. I haven't bought myself anything in so long. Like, as far as like a luxury item, I haven't bought myself anything. I mean, yeah, okay, I bought a new car. But, I mean, I traded out of a pretty nice Mercedes into a, you know, a cheaper car, so.
Lassoing an NPC off his horse just to take his head off his head is fun, lol.
Alright. But, yeah, I'm gonna buy the projector, and I might buy the Xbox as well. I just gotta see. I'm 1 week away from having to move here, so as of Tuesday of next week, I am moving. And I don't know where. I haven't. Hopefully, the hotel doesn't change the reservation on me. But hopefully, everything works out. And if it does, then I'm gonna buy the projector. I don't know if I'll be able to buy one in that part in that region. But if I'm at a hotel, at least I'll have an address. At these ski resorts, they don't deliver any mail up here? Like, you can't get anything delivered?
Wait, what Xbox? Cause 2 of them are like bricks, lol.
Well, I don't know. I'll buy the most expensive one, whichever that is. But first I need a projector, because I managed to get my 50-inch TV into a homemade customized box that I had to make myself out of cardboard. I basically built it like a pizza box, big enough for a 50-inch TV. It took me like a fucking hour and a half fucking around with the cardboard and packing tape. But I got it in the box anyways. So now it fits in my car.
Oh, okay, the Xbox Series S, lol.
Yeah. But, I just can't deal with it, man. I'm not going to be dragging this 50-inch TV around with me anymore. I've been dragging it around for 10 fucking years. It's enough. A projector, on the other hand, it's light. You can fit in a suitcase, you know what I mean? It's easy to move with. And so that's where I'm going. Although I was really kind of keen on a laser projector, but they are really expensive. The short throw laser projectors, but they look really good.
The size of a Coke can is nice.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. You know, I want to be able to do 4K. So as soon as I have a projector that could do 4K, then I'm live streaming 4K, right? As soon as I can, I can't live stream 4K unless I have a 4K video monitor myself, right? So I have to actually be able to watch my own shit in 4K while I'm playing it in order to live stream it that way. So that's going to be the next upgrade. Is I'm going to go to a 4K setup. Our live streams are going to go to 4K, and that's going to look awesome. Hopefully, the internet can deal with it. I don't know. I don't know what 4K will look like on fucking Wi-Fi. That might look really bad. I don't know, does anybody have any experience with 4K on Wi-Fi?
Find one load.
Yeah, find one and mail it to me. Go buy it for me. That's what I need. You know, I need to find one in Canada that I can go and pick up because I'm not going to do Amazon delivery shit when the world is in a complete crisis over shipping, right? No matter what you fucking order right now, everything's getting delayed, right?
W2 projector.
Everything's just getting delayed, right? So you might order something, but you're not going to get it for like 6 fucking months, even if you do get it, right? So with the way all these shipping container ships are all fucking backed up everywhere. Now here in Canada, our entire Pacific coast, like this is our ¡1 port for all of Canada, was out of Vancouver, and it's cut off from all of Canada because of the rock slide or the landslides that we had. It just wiped out all our rail lines and it wiped out all our highways going in and out of Vancouver. So all of a sudden, nobody else around Canada now, like Ontario, Saskatchewan, Alberta, all the businesses there are short on inventory now. Going into Christmas, they can't get anything to sell to anybody. So the prices of everything they do have in stock just doubled. Again, so like, you can't even buy anything for fucking Christmas. Meanwhile, all these businesses are still taking people's money and giving them fucking promises of delivery on shit, but they know damn well they're not going to make those promises. They're just taking people's money. And you know what happens to businesses that do that? They take a bunch of money and then they owe people a bunch of product that they can't get. Then they go bankrupt and keep all your money. And you never get your product back. And you just lose your money. So, that's not cool. So I'm definitely not buying anything online right now and waiting for it to get shipped to me. So I need to find somebody that actually has this shit in stock where I can walk up to them and pick it up. You know? So I'm looking at Best Buy. Best Buy is kind of out of America. So we can still receive shipments across the Canadian-US border. So anything that is in America can be still shipped into Canada. But anything from China or from India, no, it's not coming to Canada anymore. I mean, there's Halifax, but the ports out there on the East Coast aren't as big as the ports that we had on the West Coast. So they're going to get backed up. But it's only going to last about a month. Like we got the U.S. or the Canadian military is actively working right now, rebuilding shit. Like they're putting up temporary bridges and rebuilding highways and fucking. But there's this huge rainstorm that's coming right now, as of tomorrow. All that flooding that happened last week is about to happen all over again starting tomorrow. So just because it happened once doesn't mean it's not going to happen ever again. It's going to happen again this week. So we're fucked. You know, this problem is going to go away real soon, anytime soon. So yeah, it's going to start raining again tomorrow, and it's not going to stop raining for a week. They're going to get the same amount of rain that caused all these landslides last week again this week. So yeah, it's just going to make everything look futile. Not cool. So I'm moving further west. No, further east. So I'm on the west coast and I'm moving out. I'm up in the mountains on the west coast, but I'm moving east now, higher to a higher altitude. I'm currently at 3,000 meters above, I'm at 2,000 meters above sea level, and then I'm moving up to 6,000 meters above sea level. So I'm going way higher up into the mountains. Is it 6,000 meters or 6,000 feet? I'm not sure. Yeah, no, it's got to be 6,000 feet. So yeah, I don't know. No, the last ski hill I was at was 1,500 meters above sea level, and this one that I'm at is a little bit higher at about 2,000 meters, and the one that I'm going to is at 6,500, so much higher. But it's also got hot springs. It's like at the top of a volcano. There's a volcano under it, so there's mineral hot springs and everything there. So who knows? Maybe the volcano will erupt. That'll be it. You'll never see me again. So fuck the way the world is. I mean, I shouldn't laugh, right? But it's been a hell of a go, I tell you. But hey, if the place where the volcano is not available, then I got to go further north in Canada. I won't be at the high of an altitude, but I'll just be further north.
You need a projector screen.
Gonna get by without one. You can get by without one, right? Hopefully, you just have a clear enough spot on the wall to put it on, or you can just make one out of paper. But yeah, I know what you mean by the projector screens, and they're not cheap either. A projector screen can cost you $1,000, but again, I can't fit that shit in my car, so I'm gonna have to make do without one. But I have looked. I mean, I can make a projector screen for under $10 out of paper. Literally, I can go buy a sheet of paper, and as long as the paper is like, yeah, still. You can roll them up and this and that, but I don't have fucking that kind of space in my car, so no, I do not have a 6-foot fucking. I couldn't put a pair of skis in my car, and I can't put a projector screen in my car, so I'm just gonna put it on the damn wall. I don't give a fuck. In a dark room, as long as the wall is white or off-white or even a little bit gray, it'll be fine. And pretty much all the walls are like that. Or I can make a projector screen out of a piece of paper. I can go buy a fucking piece of paper at an art store for, $10 for 100-inch. Yeah, it did. But it made it, 7 hours without crashing? Right? But yeah, I mean, like a piece of paper, you can buy like a gray piece of paper from an art store as a painter for like $10, right? Just a blank piece of paper, and you can roll that up into a tube. If you fuck it up, you lose it, you damage it, it's only $10. It's not a big deal. But, when you're dealing with $1,000 projector screen, you fuck it up, you damage it, it's a big deal. You don't want to fuck that up. So, but a piece of paper, no problem. I go buy another one for $10. Or you just buy one that'll suit wherever you live in. Maybe one place you can do a 200-inch screen, another place you can only do 100. Maybe another place you can only do a 60.
There is a material that's like rubber and it's cheap and all white.
Mm-hmm. You don't actually want white. You want off-white or kind of a gray as far as the projector screens go. But yeah. I've worked with over 60 different consumer electronics retailers in Canada. I've had Canada's #1 first ever consumer electronics online store back in 2004. I had the first consumer electronics retail store in Canada. I owned that shit back in the day. And projectors was one of the things we used to sell. So, I mean, it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. And I know what I'm looking for. I could actually probably call one of my retailers up in Edmonton. I made that guy $10 million. I asked him for a projector. He'll probably just give me one. Fuck. He's retired, though. I mean, he's older than me. Fuck. He's a crazy Chinese guy. I love him, though. I mean, he was awesome, though. He had knives. He had butcher knives, machetes, guns stashed all over the store. He even had a sled to carry the bodies away. No, the guy was fucking crazy. He was totally fucking crazy, but I loved him. When I met him, man, he was like sitting in the back of this little hovel fixing broken electronics, right? And I was like, fuck this, no, we're going to help you out. And I built a retail store for him out of nothing, out of thin air. Out of thin air, man. I turned the guy into a millionaire. He didn't know what the fuck to think. But we had a kinship, the two of us. We were like the same kind of, we were like perfectionists at the time, you know. And we hated everybody. Both of us hated people. We just hated everybody. We loved our work, and we hated everybody. We worked all the time. It was 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. He lived in his fucking store and worked in his store. He never stopped. That poor guy, man. And nobody would work for him because he was such an asshole. So he had to do everything himself.
nerdy.
Oh, how's it going, dude? You here to kind of fucking call me names and harass me some more? Well, I did my Motorpass challenges, I think, for the day.
I think that's a misspell, but I am not sure.
No, that's the fucking loser. That guy, fuck. He was in my fucking video earlier today, fucking calling me names and shit. So, I've done all my Motorpass challenges.
But please no name calling.
And I'm good. So that's what I came in for today, to do those Motorpass challenges. And the weekly changeover hasn't happened, so there aren't any other challenges to do. They all say next week. So I've done every single one of these that were available for the seasonal challenges and weekly challenges. So the next thing I get is this taxi cab helmet. Okay. I guess. I don't know what this is going to give me a Motorpass stack of 15, so that'll bump me up probably. I'll get the free money here, and I'll get this underglow, and maybe this. All right? That would be my dog drinking some water in the background. So I'll probably get those items there.
Extreme taxing.
Yeah, on Tuesday, when that update comes out.
Up that I can make a mini projector screen out of a trash bag, lol.
Yeah. You know, there's lots of different ways to make it. So, I mean, it's easy to work with. I just, you know, I want something small enough that I can just throw in a backpack. And I'm just tired of carrying around. Like, my 50-inch TV is a plasma. It's not even an LCD, right? And the plasmas weigh a freaking ton. Like, they're heavy as fuck, right? It's all glass and shit, you know, they're delicate, the temperature sensitive, you know. The fact that I've moved this thing so many times the last 10 years is amazing, that I haven't destroyed it in one of the moves. But the way it's packed up now, I don't think it's going to survive more than one more move. That's about it. Once I move it to this next place, I'm going to make a deal with the guy at the hotel, and I'm just going to sell him the fucking TV. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to sell him the TV when I check out. Here's a 50-inch TV for your hotel room, man. You know, I'm going to sell it to him when I check out of that hotel. I'm sure of it.
Nice bit of money.
No, I won't get $100 for it. It's a 10-year-old TV. I just don't want to carry it around anymore, man. I'm just sick of carrying it around, bro. That's all. All right. 16,942,000, huh? Well, I think I should at least get to 17 million before I go.
Goal to 20 million.
Yeah, I think we'll have 20 million by the end of the week. But you never know, like, you know, the bundles on Tuesday could be expensive. You never know. I might end up spending $2 million on bundles. So, who knows? But we'll be all right. Damn it. Again?
How'd you wind up so far back?
See, this is a good thing about playing by yourself. You can just restart the fucking race and nobody's mad at you.
Daddy, go wipe your butt really good. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
You think you want to race? It's a laugh.
WTF?
Yeah, I know, right? Go find another fucking YouTube name and come back, dude. Go create a new fucking Google account. Fucking loser. Oh, wait a minute.
More views.
Yeah, that's right, man. Each time it comes back with a new Google account, it counts as another view.
Nice. I don't know where all these weird people come from, lol.
Well, it's just the way the world is, you know. Some people's lives fucking suck, man. You know. You know, like that dude's life must really fucking suck if this is what he does with his free time, right? Like, really. Probably fucking, yeah. Probably some sexually abused child. Clearly has social problems. Also, probably a fucking coward too, because they, you know, resort to this shit on the internet. In real life, somebody would just beat the living fuck out of them, right? No, but I mean, in real life, somebody would just kick the fuck out of them, you know, if they tried that shit, somebody face to face, right? So you know they're a coward too, right? So they're on the internet doing that shit.
Mike, I found some projectors on QVC lol.
Yeah. I just need to go and find one locally, honestly. Like, it doesn't matter what's available on the internet. I'm not buying anything off the internet right now. I just don't trust it, especially with global shipping issues. You know, build quality of bullshit. People are taking your money, but they're not giving you your product. I just don't trust the internet right now when it comes to buying anything. So, honestly, unless it's like a downloadable item, like a video game that I could just download immediately from a reputable company like Sony PlayStation. Yeah, I'm not buying hardware. I'm not buying hardware and waiting for it to get shipped to me. Especially considering that I'm not even sure, you know, how stable my address is going to be. You know. I'm going to be living in a hotel. That's not really the most stable of situations. You never know, you know, who the fuck your neighbors are or whether or not you're going to stick around if you don't like the situation. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go and look at what's available on Best Buy or whatnot or Walmart, and if they happen to have something in stock that I can pick up in person, then I'll go and do that, as long as it has a refund policy. Yeah, well, yes and no. I mean, you have to pay extra for that, but yeah. You know, you pay extra for having a dog in a hotel. You pay extra for having a dog anywhere, actually. It doesn't matter.
Liking the stream and subscribing to the channel. Found out can make my phone a projector low.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen those. For me, I'm not buying it unless it's 4K. For one, it's got to be 4K, and it's got to be small enough. I mean, I might be getting a bit picky when it comes to the size issue, because I mean, you can still get a good projector that's the size of a PlayStation, right? And you know, as a matter of fact, some of the better ones are actually the size of a PlayStation, but I do like the idea of having the small pop can style one. On the other hand, you never know though, right? I mean, you're in a fucking hotel, your housekeeper could steal it on you, right? It's just, there's also that matter where once it's small enough, it can be easily stolen from you. Yeah, the Epsons are pretty good. But some of these small items can also be stolen really easily too, so that's kind of another thing you got to take into consideration. Not only is it easy for you to move, it's also easy for someone else to move, right? It's hard to steal a 50-inch TV that weighs a ton and run down the street with it, but it's easy to steal a fucking pocket-sized fucking laptop or a pocket-sized projector and run away with it. I'm pretty sure stealing somebody's laptop is pretty pointless too, because without the password, you know, and with them having, you know, Find My Laptop software built into it with GPS and shit, you know you're gonna go to jail real fast. For people that do that. I remember when I was on the bus going to buy my car, somebody had left their laptop in the thing in front of me. And I went and returned that to the bus driver. But it was a, you know, $2,000 laptop just sitting there in the fucking bus. Somebody forgot to take it with them when they left. But again, without the password, it was pretty much pointless. No point keeping it. I think I would have got bad karma anyways if I'd have kept it. I'm not really into that kind of shit. Whoa. Hello, turn. So this will put me over 17 million for the day. Well, that'll be all right. I got a 30-second lead on everybody, so I'm doing okay. Just putting my little Zonda down the road. It would be nice though to have a 100-inch screen over a 50 though, I tell you. So go to a 100-inch screen, then I can actually sit more than 3 feet away from it. I can sit maybe 8 feet back. If I go 150, then I can sit maybe 10 feet back. And still see where I'm going.
I am going to search up what's in Best Buy store web.
Yeah, like I've looked at the Best Buy stuff. They do have they have the what I'm looking for, but they don't have them on display for you to see them working. I think you can. I can go and just pick one up. So I can just order it in Canada to be picked up from a specific store. That'll be close to wherever I am, and they'll just ship it to the closest store, and then I'll go pick it up. So Best Buy is probably the way to go. Walmart, I don't know. I don't think Walmart has a 4K projector. Oh, he's coming back, trust me.
Maybe you can return it if you're not satisfied.
Yeah, that's the other thing, right? You get a refund policy with it. That's the biggest bonus right there. You know, you're not refunding shit on Amazon. You're refunding shit to a store or a retailer that you physically picked it up from, that you could physically bring it back to.
Imagine driving and seeing a Zonda going over 400 kmph or 200 miles per hour.
Yeah, it would be.
Best Buy is the way then, low.
Yeah, it probably is. Best Buy or Walmart. Even Walmart will give you a 90-day return policy. Best Buy will give you, I think, a week. You get 1 to 2 weeks return on Best Buy on consumer electronics, and then you get I think you get up to 90 days at Walmart to return your product if you're not happy with it. But I don't think Walmart really has much of a selection when it comes to 4K projectors, right? But you never know. I mean, if anything, I should probably wait until Boxing Week. I'll wait until like the week after Christmas when everything's on sale. If there is any such thing with everything, you know, with there being shipping problems. But yeah, that first week of after Christmas will be a pretty good time to buy something.
Best Buy has a lot low.
Yeah.
Black Friday.
Black Friday was been pretty good, but you know, that's over now. It's basically over. And most of what's in Black Friday is last year's shit that they're just getting rid of. But we'll see what happens here after Christmas. I'm going to be fine with my TV, right, for 1 more month, 1 or 2 months. Unless, of course, I get to the hotel and I go plug it in, the fucking thing doesn't work, and then I'm going to have a conniption fit and have to go buy something right away. But if that doesn't happen, then I should be okay.
Smiley.
Hey, Smiley. Well, missing my turn again. Well, I packed this TV up 7 months ago, right? And then I moved it from one mountain to another mountain. And then it's been sitting in the garage for the last 7 months in the box until today. And I took it out of the box and packed it into a homemade box. But, you know, I mean, that garage is not temperature controlled, I don't think. You know, so the TV's been subjected to temperatures down below minus 20. And, you know, I don't know how plasma TVs do with that kind of temperature, but it could be dead out of the box when I get it to where I'm going, so. Either way, even if it is dead out of the box, I've got 10 years good use out of it, so. But yeah, I'm going to buy myself something for Christmas, and I think projector's the way to go. I'm going to get myself a projector for Christmas, you know, and I'll I think I'm going to end up running my business this season. And I was complaining that I wasn't getting many people applying to work for me, but now I've got almost 20 applicants now. So I'm going to go through everybody's resumes, and I'm going to hire on at least 5 people. And as long as they're reliable, then I can run my business remotely. And I'll make...
That's good, I guess.
Yeah, I'll make some good money, even though I'm not operating my business. I'm just running remotely. All I have to do is respond to email, and I'm making money by answering emails. I'm an international host, or I host international guests that are visiting ski resorts in Canada. So it's not a job. I own the business, and I hire people to host guests from around the world. I hire people to host tourists who are visiting Canada on skiing vacations. So
most plasma TVs can stand cold temperatures down to 32 degrees Fahrenheit before they begin to degrade.
I hire people, they'll go and they'll meet these families at the airport, and they take them shopping and out to their vacation homes. They take them out to the helicopters for the heli skiing. They drive them through whatever fucking blizzardy shitty weather that's out there. You know, they're fun to hang out with people. They show up with luxury vehicles, and they just take care of everybody, man. Some of my guests will spend $100,000 on a vacation. Kind of, but they host your entire vacation. You know, a lot of the people that actually do come are from Australia, so we get a lot from Australia, Switzerland, Germany. No, I don't. I just live at the resorts, and I have done this kind of business for such a long time that I have a large group of clientele that contacts me every year. A lot of them they're mostly repeat guests that have already used our services that come back every year. So, yeah. But I had to shut everything down because of COVID, right? First off, they closed the borders, so there were no guests coming in, so the business was already dead, right? And then everybody has fucking COVID, so, you know. Nobody would work for me because they're all worried about getting COVID.
$200 a month.
No, $200 an hour. You know, I pay my employees $200 an hour. The customers pay more than that. Some of my customers will pay $100,000 on a vacation, no problem. They come over their entire families of doctors. But yeah, the people that I hire that work for me, I pay them $200 an hour on average. Plus tips.
I'm gonna move to where you live and slave away for you.
It's not even slaving. I'm telling you, this is gonna be one of the easiest, funnest fucking jobs you can have. I mean, you're meeting somebody on vacation. They're happy as a pig in shit. They're excited. They're having the greatest time of their lives. You just being with them, you're having a great time just being with them, right?
Every for one day out of the year or none, and I really like snow.
You know, it's the easiest job.
In Australia, I can get a place for it. I will work there.
The only thing you need to do is just be on time, right? And be fun to hang out with, and know what you're doing, and be safe. Right? I mean, you're driving some of these times. There's times where you're driving with zero visibility in your car, and you're using the little bumps on the road to tell whether or not you're still on the road. You know? You can't see in front of you, but these people can't miss their helicopter. It costs them $5,000 to rent that helicopter for the day. They're not going to miss that shit. They want to go heli skiing. You got to make sure they make it to their helicopter. You know? You can't say, oh, the weather's too bad, we're not coming to get you. You know, that's the whole point. The weather's supposed to be snowing. Yeah, like you're driving on ice and snow, man. You need a full-time 4x4 or all-wheel drive luxury SUV in order to do the job. And that's where the $200 an hour comes in. You know? Those people are pulling up in fucking Range Rovers. No, they got Range Rovers. I had the Mercedes. It's either a Range Rover or a Mercedes or a Porsche or, you know, proper vehicle for that kind of shit. And you can be sitting at an airport and flight delays can happen too. You know, plane might not land for fucking 6 hours. You'll be sitting there for 6 hours with your thumb up your ass. No, too small. Can't fit a family of 5 with 5 sets of skis, 5 large suitcases, and 5 carry-on bags in a fucking WRX. Will not carry the luggage. So you need to factor that in, right? Well, how long have I been on?
Do you need an Australia resort as well?
Not really. I'm just barely getting by with my Canadian business right now. I wouldn't know what it's like to be on the other end over in Australia. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. So Denali's, they do all right too. And Infinity has a nice one. Yeah, it's a 4x4 limousines is what we're looking for, made for the snow, right? So that's kind of how that goes. But finding people to accommodate you, that's a whole different story too, right? Like some people tell you they want the job, but then when they're actually asked to do the job, they don't fucking show up.
Land Cruiser.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, those are good.
I live in Australia.
Yeah. Well, then you should come out here and get a job, man, because it's a lot of fun. A lot of people from Australia do come out here and they work at our resorts over the wintertime. They get free accommodation and they can work at the hotel, you know, at front desk or whatever. And then they get to go skiing for the winter. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people from Australia come out here. As a matter of fact, all of our resorts, 90% of the employees are from Australia.
I'm 14.
Oh, you're too young, man. You have to have a work visa and shit, right? You have to have a work visa, man. You got to be over 18. But yeah, a lot of people, what they'll do in Australia is they'll finish high school and then they come out here and then they'll work, they'll travel to Canada. They'll work a winter season out here at one of our resorts or maybe a couple of resorts. They'll stay out here for a year or so and then they go back to Australia and go to university, you know?
I already have a driver's license.
That doesn't matter.
Do you need experience to work?
Of course you do. First off, if you're from Australia, you probably don't even know how to drive in the snow. That's why the Australians hire us, is because they want somebody to drive in the snow. No, I don't need a college degree, man. Just need a proper fucking vehicle. And you need to be punctual. And you need to be very good at driving in the snow and ice. I know. But I really don't know how busy it's going to be this year. I've already turned down like 20 reservations. And well, I haven't turned them down. I've just asked them to to touch base with me again in a couple weeks. I'm just telling everybody I'm in the middle of hiring drivers or hosts, so. You know, basically it's a relaunch of the business. It's gonna, you know, I don't know how well it's gonna go.
Putting him on this right now because in Pennsylvania it snows a lot and he is used to driving in snow.
Yeah.
They want to escape from the heat.
Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't count on it being your primary source of income because I don't know how busy I'm going to be.
Yes.
And what I do is I divide it all up between the drivers so that nobody works too hard. Like I don't want anybody counting on it, you know. For me, I don't count on my drivers. Like I'll hire 20 drivers, but when I really only need is 5. You're right. I've tried to do this business before with people and make it their primary source of income, and it just doesn't fucking work out. because these people, they just can't handle it. You know, they're up at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, and then they go to bed. They barely get 2 hours sleep, you know, and then they just can't manage shit again. You know, and then they start getting fussy and picky. You know, oh, I only want the trips to pay the most amount of money. I don't want to do the ones that do the little a bit. And I just forget it, man. Seriously, I'd rather have 20 available people, you know, and then just give everybody a part-time job as opposed to having, you know, 5 people working full-time. It's better that way. Because you can, you know, 5 people, 10 people might say no, they're not available, but all they need is 1 that's available. And that's why I need to overhire on my staff, and then not overwork any of them. So that when they do get a job, they're actually happy about it, and they're not tired. They got their head on their shoulders. They're alert. They know what's going on. They're doing a good job. I know for myself, even trying to do it myself, it just becomes too hard, you know, like, because I'm up all night. Everybody's emailing me 24 hours a day. You know, I'm not getting any sleep. I'm managing the schedule with everybody. I'm taking incoming reservations all the time. And then finally, you know, all of a sudden I don't have a driver and I have to go and do the job, and I'm too fucking tired to do it, and it's dangerous. I'm going to get myself in an accident and kill somebody. You know, it's crazy. But yeah, you know, I've been doing it for years. It's been okay. I built the business with $0 and 0 cents. I did not have to invest anything into it other than my own free time. And after, you know, years of doing it, you end up with a lot of positive reviews and referrals from people. And it's good. Even when I did a shitty job. Yeah, I used to. Well, how's it going, Verchiller? Verchilter?
My uncle owns a driving school.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's probably somebody I'd be interested in. What do I have on this car for smoke? Hold on a second.
I have a 6-wheeler.
Oh yeah. What is that agent smoke that I put on this? I'm gonna go back to my Earthbreaker smoke. He's better.
Imicon 9987. I try to reach 9999.
Wow. Crazy, man. You must have the game since day one. Yeah, I only bought this game a year ago. Or I bought the game on my PS4, but it wasn't working. And I just started playing it once I got my PS5. And it was working okay at that point.
Well, my bro said he could do the log, but he already has one that's not too hard to do, and it pays him almost $3K a week.
Well, there you go.
My
That's
dad
good.
lives in Canada. He left me when I was 5.
Okay.
My brother-in-law owns an electronics restoration company. I only have $1 million but 3 million CC.
That's crazy, man. All right.
I can live with him for a couple of years. But yeah, Mike, that's a job I would love to do, lol, but it's the weather that scares me, lol.
Yeah. Scares me too, man. There's times, it's not only just the weather, fuck. Some of these, you're driving on mountain roads in this crazy weather, and there's avalanches and landslides and ice, semi-trucks that are losing control, flying at you down the road, other people that don't have proper fucking winter tires on their car that are fucking sliding at you down the goddamn road. You know, you like, there's times, I remember one time I was driving this 20 kilometer patch of road up to the ski resort, and they had just sold the ski resort, so the road maintenance crew's contract got canceled because it was with the old owners. So the road crew didn't come out and fucking plow the roads or anything, right? So everybody's leaving the ski resort at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and sure enough, there was 20 accidents in a matter of like 30 minutes coming down the mountain. And there were cars flying everywhere, man. It was insane. And I was driving up the hill with guests. All right, and I'm dodging bullets left and right. There's cars flying at me, and I'm just fucking driving around everything. Even the cars in front of me were stopping and sliding back at me and shit, man. Like, fucking, yeah. It doesn't matter at times, you know, how good your vehicle is, you know, when you realize that everybody else's vehicles aren't nearly as good as yours. They're coming at you like fucking boulders coming down the fucking highway, right? Yeah. It is scary. You know, there's times like I remember I drove this customer through this area that was like a landslide area, and on the way back there was a pile up of semi trucks on the highway that I had just missed by about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes after I had drove through that area, there was a whole pile of semi trucks that had got in an accident, and they squashed like 3 cars and killed everybody, right? No, one a semi truck jackknifed.
Porsche 911 Super Limited Gold Edition.
No, but like one of those semi trucks jackknifed onto the road, and its trailer slid into head oncoming traffic, right? And then fucking the cars got stuck underneath that. The truck behind him couldn't stop, plowed into him, and then that just mowed down everybody else that was already partially stuck under his trailer. They just got squashed. Right, you know, and it's just, yeah, yeah, not cool. And there's nowhere to go. I mean, basically, if you tried to drive off the road, well, that's off a 6,000-foot cliff. So, you know, I've also had a friend, the same thing, man, you know. One of the ski instructors at the mountain resort that I was at before, he went out for a ride in the same part of Canada. And there was some tourists stopped on the side of the fucking road to take pictures of a bear, right? And they're standing out in the middle of the fucking highway. And so the guy, you know, slammed on his brakes to not run the person over, but then his vehicle went off the 6,000-foot cliff, and he fucking died, you know, to avoid running over a tourist. These fucking stupid people don't realize it, you know, get off the fucking highway. Just because you've seen a bear doesn't mean you have to fucking run out in the goddamn highway. You know? Fucking tourists. But yeah, the guy lost his life over some tourist wants to take pictures of a bear. You know? Bullshit. But yeah, that kind of shit happens, right? So it's a dangerous job. You know, and it's probably not so dangerous if you only do it like once or twice. But if you're doing this every day... Yeah, if you do this shit every day, all the time, chances of you getting in an accident go way up.
From 200 million.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, the more often you do it, the higher risk you're putting yourself in.
And coincidentally, you are driving now as well.
Yep. Yeah, well, I did this job, man, you know, and I tell you, there's just crazy shit. Even while I was doing it, I almost got into a whole series of accidents. You know, I remember coming back from the airport one time, and some dude had one of those fucking office chairs on wheels in the back of his pickup truck, and the fucking chair falls out of his pickup truck, lands right in front of me on the highway, and I fucking managed to punch over into the next lane and avoid the chair, but I didn't have time to check my mirrors. If there was somebody beside me or, you know, in my blind spot, I would have fucking knocked them right off the road. I would have knocked them right off the highway. Another time I was coming down the fucking road and there was a goddamn dishwasher in the middle of the highway. Another thing that fell out of some dude's fucking truck, you know? Guy fucking lost a dishwasher and it's in the middle of the fucking highway. You come around this corner and you're doing 120 kilometers an hour and there's a fucking dishwasher in front of you. You know? Yeah, like, you know, just because there's rules doesn't mean people follow them. You know? Supposed to strap down your load, right? But fuck, you know, these people. These people just don't fucking do it, right? You know? There's always that one fucking guy that does, you know, too lazy, too stupid, too drunk, whatever.
Poor man.
I remember driving Aussies to the airport this one time. This guy's
No
fucking
wonder you don't like people low.
literally hanging out of my window. He's hanging out of my fucking window, right, with his cell phone. He's taking pictures of our street signs. And they're 130 kilometers an hour, and the road is nothing but ice and snow as far as the eye can see, right? And you can barely see 10 feet in front of your car with the amount of snow that's coming down, right? And the fucking Aussies out there taking pictures. This fucking Canadians are crazy.
In a car that got completely ran over by a 18-wheeler. It was a miracle she survived.
Oh man, I've seen this other dude. There's this fucking guy had
Thank you for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel.
he was in this little tiny fucking pickup truck, and he had a motorbike strapped into the back of his pickup truck, right? And he's driving down the highway, and all of a sudden, I guess one of the straps come loose on his motorbike, and his motorbike started to fall out of the back of his pickup truck. And to catch it, he swerved into the fast lane and slammed on the brakes so he wouldn't lose his motorbike. But then a semi-truck just fucking flattened him. Like literally flattened him, man. That whole truck, the motorbike, you couldn't even tell. The thing was maybe 3 inches thick. It was like just a pancake. There was nothing there. You could just see blood pouring out of the fucking wreckage, man. There was just nothing there. It was just nasty. You couldn't even see the motorbike anymore. There was just pieces of everything everywhere. And it was funny. I guess not funny, but I mean, I was hitchhiking. And that fucking guy with that motorbike in the back of his car, he went to pull over to pick me up, but somebody had cut him off, so then he just kept going. I would have been in that fucking truck. But I didn't. I wasn't in the truck because somebody cut him off. You know, when he went to pull over to pick me up, you know. Like, yeah. Shit like that's happened to me so many times in my life, man. Like, you know.
You got the wheels, they wow.
These wheels come for free. They're with the Motorpass this weekend. Yeah, it's nothing, man. There's like, you should see the shit that that's been okay, man. It's been okay.
You wanna hire me or no?
No, you're too young. You need to be over 18 years.
Streams.
No, I upload videos as well as I do live streams. Yeah, I don't do the infomercials. That's actually popular. Like, you know, I don't do guides or infomercials. I don't pretend to be an authority on a game, per se. You know, most of the time there's already 100 infomercials out there, anyways. My channel's more for entertainment.
How the heck are you alive?
Yeah,
Damn,
no shit.
that's crazy.
Yeah. You know. But yeah.
Well, I really wanna experience these things now. Sounds scary but really nice at the same time.
Well, when you turn 18, man, you can come out to Canada and get a job at one of the ski resorts for a winter season. That'll include, they'll give you free accommodation, they'll give you a free ski pass, and they'll give you all sorts of stuff, right? I can edit my own videos too, but, you know. But yeah.
Valuable information is more important than thumbnail.
Of course it is. You know, but again, you know, I'm going to sit there all day turning this into a job. Right?
What is the most scariest time in your life?
I don't even know.
Drive and shit, I gotta learn that.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
so dumb I can't buy the Motorpass LVL50.
Right? There you go. You can buy the Motorpass, you can unlock everything, right? You've got that much CC, right? Just buy it. Right? And then those tires you get is one of the free items, actually, that comes in the Motorpass. You don't even need the Motorpass to get those tires. It's a free item. They give you these gold tires, right? That's also, I don't know if the gold ones are free. I think they might be. You get these gold tires, which are pretty nice. They're free. And you get these glowy snow tires. They're free. They look hot.
Other words, saving money instead of hiring editor to edit your videos.
No,
Ever
I
seen
want
moose
to
run in front of a car?
all the time. Fuck, man, I drove right under a moose. Those fucking things are huge. I was in a little S10 pickup truck way up in northern
Do you want
Canada.
someone in Australia to tell people to go to you? I'm in high school still, I can't tell them.
No, man, no. That's okay. The ski resorts spend millions and millions of dollars on advertising. You know? And the guests that come and find me are guests that are looking for me or that have been referred to me by either the property owners that are the places that they've rented properties from or from other guests that have used our services.
I
So,
edit my own videos. The only employee I have is thumbnailer.
yeah, I make my own
So how
thumbnails. I
did you
make
get
my
under
own
Moose
videos.
Lake?
I just drove right under it. The fucking thing was so big I didn't even see it. Like I was looking down the road, you know, and it
The
was
smell of
a
the fire wheels makes the car super sexy.
it was like, you
Could
know,
you please help me start my own company?
yeah, sure. Maybe. I don't know. You know. You know, that takes, you know, I don't know. Maybe I should put gold wheels on this one.
What was something very tragic that happened while going to ski resort?
So far, everything's been pretty good.
A company to help homeless.
I mean,
How about a deer?
there's deer all over the place. You know, you're used to that. You know, it's you know, I mean, there's a few times where there's been an avalanche that have just fucking, you know, wiped out entire families, but shit like that'll happen. The snow will just come down the fucking mountain and just wipe you out.
Starting company takes work.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. When you're building a business, you're basically trading your time for money, and basically in the beginning, you're not getting any money. You're working for free. It's 5 years later that you start actually getting some of the money out of your shit, right?
Canada's scary.
Yeah, it can be.
Lol. Isn't there some parts of it that's nice and warm?
Well, yeah, I mean, like right where I live, honestly, I can go skiing and golfing in the same day.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Like the, you know, I
There's
mean,
Canadian YouTuber who wants to play with you on the Crew 2 or Forza Horizon 5. You loves racing games.
well, that's too bad that the Crew 2 or Forza Horizon is not available on PlayStation or on MacBook. But if he wants to play the Crew 2, he can always join me and play the Crew 2 if he has a PlayStation. But other than that, he probably doesn't. It's probably on Xbox.
The taxi is shittier than shit.
No, the taxi is necessary, though. It's a part of the game. It's a $10 vehicle, but it's necessary for your scoring. So there's certain things that you're going to need it for.
He is cool person.
All right.
Collab. You wanna do a car show in the Crew 2?
You can't really do a car show on the Crew 2, man. I don't understand why people keep asking you to do that. You can't get out of your car. You can't get any good camera angles. I mean, you literally only have these weird... I mean, you can fly around with the camera, but, you know. It's kind of... doesn't work, right?
GTA you can, but not here.
Yeah, in Grand Theft Auto you can do it.
What about a cruise in the Crew 2?
I play the game of I'm not gonna just drive around and not make any money. If I'm gonna drive around, I'm gonna make money while I'm driving around. So that's kind of how that goes.
Have you heard of Pines Peak Mountain Run?
Pikes Peak?
To 20 million.
Yeah, I've heard of Pikes Peak. Not my favorite run, but it's there. It's too bad about in the Crew. You can only do so much with these Ferraris. You can't actually use all your parts on them. These motorbikes, though, I wonder if there's any of these new things that'll actually apply. Any of the new vanities work. Well, you got the cartoon smoke, I guess. Well, no underglows. Fairly limited on the motorbikes. Same. I don't even think I've drove this car. Yeah, see, distance driven, 0. Never even tried this thing.
Hi, Michael.
What's going on, Lincoln?
What's your most expensive car?
Probably the $3 million Bugatti.
That looks cool.
I've never even drove this thing. I need the pro settings for it too, probably. I haven't even taken it for a spin yet.
They are cool and they sound good. I put a GT3 wrap on it.
Yeah? Why is it blue in the back like this? Maybe the car's original color is blue. Because this has got a vanity on it. What color is it? Huh. Guess it's white, but I don't understand why it's blue in the ass like that. Maybe that's a rear bumper feature? Visual part. Bumper. Can't get rid of that blue. Weird. Alright, well, good thing I drive in first person.
Part of the wrap.
Yeah. Well, let's take this thing for a rip. Yeah, I guess so. Let's try this car out since we've never drove it. Where is it? There it is. Take it for a spin. Maybe I'll get a video out of it. I can get a video. That'll be alright. I can upload that later. Assuming I only do the video if I can get a nice, if I get it, a nice picture of it, without crashing, right? I can drive without wrecking the car.
The pro racing trial seems lonely there. waiting for you to give it some kind of attention. I mean,
Viper.
why should you try? Well, it's just some of the fastest cars in the world, and powerboats, and a new plane, and what? Yeah.
On a voice chat.
No? Not really. It's already 10 o'clock here. I need to go over to Grand Theft Auto. Start that video. I need to leave at least 3 hours ahead of time. And that comes out 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. So yeah, I got 15 minutes here and then I'm done. I'm going over to Red Dead Online to do their weekly update.
I have $9.2 million in the crew 2 now.
Right on, man. I know, it's kind of crazy. I'm almost at freaking 20 mil.
Thank you for liking the stream and subscribing to the channel.
Well, yeah, I think I need the pro settings for this car. Whoa, she's a bit squirrely.
After you finish playing Red Dead, what's your plan?
I don't know. I don't have a plan. Maybe I'll go to sleep. I need to get into a normal sleep schedule. Because I gotta get my...
2K.
I gotta take my dog to the hospital here on Wednesday. And then, I need to be awake in the daytime in order to do that. And I've been sleeping in the daytime and up all night.
I'm going to save up to $30 million in the crew 2.
Alright.
Well, I got an app to make my iPad a projector low. Lincoln, can you help me grind as well? If you don't mind.
Does it work? How does it make your iPad a projector? I mean, I get how you can share your screen from your iPad to a projector, but unless you have a way to shoot a beam of light out of your iPad.
Tomorrow after school. How many hours from now? Pause it per time. You have school, I am off the week.
Well, guys, I am heading over to Red Dead Online. If anybody wants to come and hang out there, we're going to be a cowboy for a little while.
The end.
No, I'm still going to be streaming. I'm just going to a different game. Because it is Red Dead Online's weekly update coming out here in a few hours. I'm going to check out what that's all about. Because it is pre-Christmas. I know. And I'm looking for some tidbits of info about what to expect with their Christmas update.
Nope, the app don't work lol.
Mm-hmm.
Scam.
Yeah, and they probably wanted you to share your personal location with them so that they could sit there and data mine you for things to sell you based on where you live.
I'm
Right?
going to go now. Good night. I left you a like.
Thanks, Lincoln. I'm moving over to Red Dead here in like 2 minutes. So I'm just kind of saying goodnight to everybody here on the crew. And for those of you guys that want to come over to the Red Dead Online, make sure you're subscribed. And you will get the next update here in about 10 minutes.
Deleted it lol.
When I launch the next live stream. So we're hitting Red Dead. We're going to check out their weekly update. It's coming out in 3 hours. So I'm going to go and I'm going to be a cowboy for the next 3 hours and see what happens.
Liked it too.
Thanks. I know it's a bit
Then
one.
bye for now.
It was one of my shorter
I
live
don't
streams,
have
but
Red Dead Skull.
yeah, well, you can still watch it. Still watch, still play it, still hang out with us. All right, guys. We will see you in the next one. 5 minutes.